we will call this meeting to order, and I will ask Barbara to take it from there.
Okay, so what we're doing is logic and accuracy testing. We have some test ballots here. I will tell you it's kind of an interesting procedure. We have a ballot designer. So the ballot designer is Dominion, and this is a Dominion system. So they design the ballots to count on their stuff. And then they have a calculated result. I'm just not sure where the result is right now. So we're going to run, and then I'm going to have to go get the results. So we might process, we might not have the results. So we have 3 tabulators, as you know. Everybody can take a turn tabulating everything through the tabulators. But we need to get the system set up for logic and accuracy testing. And I did ask Cindy to sit up here with me. You're going to watch us. All I did was plug the computer in. I haven't signed in or anything. Cindy has done this more than I have. So she is more familiar with this system than I am. So this will be, this is practice. This is, that's part of what logic and accuracy testing is for. We did it once with our representative. Sam and I kind of walked through it with him. It's, I'm just going to tell you that it's hard because, you know, it's sort of like Alaska might be it. You're going on a trip to Alaska, you know, and this huge place with all of this stuff to see, and then, you know, you end up seeing like that much, and you know, you come away and say, yeah, it was really great. Well, what did you see? Well, I don't really remember, you know, lots of trees, lots of mountains, so I'm just letting you know it's a fantastic system, but I know just a tiny bit. So we're ready to go ahead and get started, and we have to set up, and as you can see in here, we're going to start at logic and accuracy testing. We did all the pre-LAT stuff, I believe. And so now we're going to go through and, but we still have to set everything up. We have to tell this we're ready to start, and then we're going to start scanning. So we have to turn on each of these systems, and then we're going to have to run. So we're going to show you records that show there's nothing on here, has a 0 report from each of the tabulators, and then we're going to tabulate and we're going to re-zero, okay? And we're just going to show you how we're going to do that. And you're here because we think it's important. This is open to the public, and Daryl is here. He's one of the 3 observers recognized in the code to review to make sure that the software is doing what it's supposed to do. And that's what we're doing. Okay. So, remember all of these little guys?
I do, but I don't remember the order.
I'm sure I do. I think we're right here. So we're at. I think we've done that. Yeah, I've restored the election project, opened the election project. I don't need to change the password. I've just done the I button. But I think I need to do this. I think I need to open the EPD. I think I need to at least open the election project. Right? I need to do RTR, start results, and I need to set up adjudication. If I don't do that, it's not going to work. Right?
You don't have that separate one for just the LAT testing. With all the actual.
Okay. Cindy did this last year. That was part of the job.
Right, if I've got like the list.
So now, I think we need to go in.
It has all those.
Open the project. Yep.
Go ahead and make it. I can't read it now. We did on Friday. We don't. Good afternoon, Anchorage Election Center. This is Peggy. How can I help you?
So now we've opened and it says create the I buttons, which I've already done.
For us.
So now I need to open our.
This is done prior to what we.
Oh, there, yeah.
I think so.
Did you?
Or is it after?
This is all, everything is going through there. And then they feed the ballots through the machine over there. And then we do the off-chance.
Yeah, that's what I meant. They do all this stuff before we get it.
Okay, yeah, indeed. Quite correct.
It wouldn't make any sense otherwise.
So will you leave accessible by email and have an agent print it over? They're not, there were open for in person right now. Yeah, so if you want to come down to our office in the Commission area, and if you want to come down, then you can here, we will stay with Marlon Post Office. Okay, yeah, Mark, if you want to give me your address and your last name, so that I can double check that we have your style printed out.
Hello? Yes. So the adjudication report, we have rejects.
Why are you enabling adjudication?
I'm sorry? Trying to figure out how we fit into this.
Bruce or Steve. Yeah, there's my kids, we were, original certificate, Pete Robinson.
I had a
Let's see, I'll need some kind of identifier just for check and send to your file.
Yeah, applications.
Birthday, your last four digits of your social security number. Make sure we got that one. And we're at 619 East Shipment Avenue. Okay, and it's door D, which is on the other side of the building. East Ship Creek Avenue.
And the adjudication page for the.
Right.
Every cross the plains. Lord.
They're getting better.
This one's called
Select settings.
They're naming them now?
Well, and they are.
You, Lord. As in Fran?
Yeah. So this is project parameters, windows open, and that's the checkbox for this. Says storm Elmer to spread snow across the west before turning into a plains with blizzard.
Good. So we've enabled it. And now
I know somebody live in Oklahoma, and I'm gonna be happy about that.
Well, not, My family is in Illinois and Indiana, and my brother,
Whereabouts, Pat?
well, the Illinois people are in Surrey, Illinois, by Carbondale.
I'm from Peoria. That's where
Oh,
I'm
are you?
Yeah.
Okay, then 40 miles east of Carbondale is where I grew up. And my brother is up in Lafayette, Indiana. And he gets it worse than we do, but than Southern Illinois does, but he usually gets it.
If you're living along the river, you might as well duck, because that's what the tornado is.
Yes.
So I think I want to
They
stay.
have Tornado Alley just in South Peoria.
My brothers and I inherited a farm in Southern Illinois. And this is what happened last April.
Is there somebody running?
My youngest brother lives on the farm.
What do you grow?
Wheat, soybeans, and corn.
That soybean tariff. That
Corn.
soybean tariff must have.
Pardon?
I said the soybean tariff must have knocked the riches off of them. Soybean tariff.
When you go to
The new tariffs that has put on.
oh, it hurt it. Gosh, the day that went on, it dropped 20 cents a bushel.
I know. Yeah.
Yes. Didn't help us a bit.
And then I've got the date
A
right
lot of
there.
it's not helping anyways.
Okay, so,
Well, I think
Except for
you're
Russia.
right.
They did very well in soybeans after that.
Yeah, they've taken over the market.
so if you want to come over here and take a look at this, what in the procedure we are at, we've done preparing for ballot processing pre-lat. I opened the election project. I didn't need to restore it. And then we didn't need to change the project credentials. That's like the passwords and stuff. And then I didn't need to do the ICC buttons because I already did that. But then we went into RTR, which is results tabulation and reporting. We started automatic results reporting, we enabled adjudication, and now we have a pre-lat zero report. And so we don't have a printer hooked up to this system, so I just want you to see it, and we're gonna save it here on the desktop. So here is the pre-lat zero report. It's 12 pages, but there's, the first 4, and you can see all the zeros. Yeah, we're still at school board. All of those are 0. We're at Girdwood Valley. All of those are 0. We have 23 LRSA seats, and you can see those are all 0.
When are you going to start pickup from the voting box?
On the 13th.
For the vote systems? Yeah. I've mailed out. Yeah.
Okay,
God.
because it hasn't been mailed yet. So now I'm going to save this in PDF. And we have right here on the desktop of this PC, we have a folder for this election. And so you can see there's already one lat right here. And we're going to change this one. So the name of this one is going to be LAT with today's date. Okay, just save that there. Okay, so then I think we can get out of this now. And now we need to do our I buttons. So now we're going to go to into the adjudication. So as far as adjudication goes, there's not going to be anything that needs to be adjudicated unless you want it to be adjudicated. And if you want something to be adjudicated, we have to keep track of it right now. And so the one thing that we could do, if you want to put some stray marks on some of these test ballots, you can do that. And if you put a stray mark on it, but it doesn't change the results, that's fine. It'll show up here for adjudication. But if you don't put any stray marks on, or double count.
Double count something,
Yeah.
you could double vote something.
Yeah, if you wanted to double vote, that's gonna come over here too. But if you don't, we won't have anything to adjudicate, okay? So, yes, you get to, this is where you, do get to vote frequently and often. So there's 3 applications over here. It's called election design, results, tabulation and reporting, adjudication, and then actually the 4th application is the ICC. What does ICC stand for?
It's-
Create packet.
It is. No, I didn't extend that out either. I have no idea. I used to know, but I don't anymore. Image cast simple.
Image. So right here on our ballot filtering setup, we asked it to outsort ballots for ambiguous marks, blank ballots. And the reason that we want blank ballots is we don't think people would have voted with a blank ballot. Sometimes they do, and the reason that they submit a blank ballot is they want their voter record updated. They don't care about the election. They just want to have that perfect voter record. But we want to make sure. And so when we have a blank ballot, we check it to make sure that it really is blank. Because if it's red, purple, maybe pink, yellow, orange,
Anything in that
Red
realm of red,
range,
orange,
yeah.
and yellow, that appears as though it's blank, so some people might have used a color writer.
Yeah.
And if they didn't catch it at the envelope opening, which they're also looking, then it will be corrected.
yeah. And then we pull that ballot and make sure that it was blank. So we want to see blanks. Now, it has a blank contest. And we don't care if you didn't vote for every contest. That's okay. We don't check those. We do check for overvotes. So that's if you voted for 2 in one race. We do not care about an undervote, which again, because you didn't vote. And then for write-ins, all we care about write-ins are qualified write-ins. And we don't have any right now, but the qualified write-ins are on the Worsas. And they have to be a write-in or those don't, a qualified write-in or those don't count. There are some contest highlights and contest filters. So if we had a recount, I've learned that you do a contest filter, and then we just filter out and we only
For
look at
that
that
particular
contest. And so we're adjudicating all contests, and then write-in resolution not required with an overvote. I'm not really sure what that means, but I'll figure it out. And then here's our summary. And so now we're going to start adjudication. Okay. So we are ready to turn the other machines on. Cindy, do you want to turn on one adjudication station? And then these are the I buttons for the for each of the ICCs. And so, Daryl, I'm going to give you one if you'd like. And there's a little dongle that comes out of each of those. And so if you could put the I button in the dongle.
And in order to get the replacement.
That's an I button dong.
And the reason that those are important is,
So that you'll need to.
so these are all password protected, but that you also have to have the key. So it's 2 levels of security. It's password plus the key. Okay. So now we're going to go set up
slide that in.
the ICCs.
Can I twist it?
For each of us?
We're gonna set up each of the ICCs, and then you can all take turns after they're set up running some ballots.
Is there a separate password for each machine?
No, no,
It's
but
just
there's
a
a
general
separate, I
password.
have to have a password for that.
Okay. I figured it was just safer for me to scoot around in the chair.
So things like the dollars kind of get set out for some reason is really problematic.
You know, all ballots.
For all ballots.
Yeah.
Is this the 1996?
Oh, the World Olympics. I just know it's the Special Olympics. World Olympics. I think it was 2002.
And you have to remember, wasn't there a wait time too that you had to wait before doing a particular thing? There was a slight.
You know, we might have a little issue there. You have to turn the scanner on before the computer, and I think we may have done it backwards there. Either that or that one was already left on.
Well, the scanner's on.
Yeah, no, that they're being sent tomorrow from our printer who's in Seattle.
And
so you
what
should
we're
get
gonna
that.
do now is we're just gonna check to make sure that we've got 0 on each of these. And then in the ICC log, so you can just look at the very back and you can see what, Amy, could you turn that to the very last page and show them what an ICC 0 report looks like? So we've showed 0 on the server for the total results.
Okay.
And now we're gonna show that we have 0. Now this is from last year, but that's what we're gonna do. Do you have other questions? Yeah, it's totally good.
This looks like the result of each of the voting machines, only all totaled up.
It's the same company,
Yeah.
if you can believe that.
Mhm.
So that's why it looks.
Is this
familiar.
Devo?
No, it's Dominion.
Oh, that's right, okay.
What did you say?
I was asked if it was Devo, but then I was,
I think that all of them bought and sold each other, and
yeah, right.
they're all somehow related in some fashion or other.
Let's hope the Sullivan family's out of business.
Are you talking about your favorite mayor?
Pardon?
Talking about your favorite mayor?
No. Oh. Okay. No, actually, no. A little higher up.
Oh.
Oh, I guess that we're done with that. Huh?
Willow Crest. What the heck is that?
It's a short ballot.
Last year was about 18 and a half, 19 inches. This year's 18 inches. It's true.
Okay, so now we're opening the ImageCast Central application. So, by the way, Cindy, Bill said this should take like a second, and he's going to try and figure out what's wrong.
Okay.
And we did have a really big problem with this last year.
This particular.
Well, I think, remember when they were all spooling and doing this spooling thing? And so we got it fixed through the regular election. I don't know did you have any problems in the special? And it was small enough that it was, but we think that one of the problems was that, it was kept trying to communicate all of the ballot images that it had, and it just really got hung up. But it was a little bit of a problem. We had 30,000 ballots to run and couldn't run them. So anyway, we think that, that they're going to get that fixed. And is that one on yet?
It's on.
Okay, do you want to log into, so I'm in, Sam, I'll have you do yours, but if you want to come over here and then we'll get that one done. So we've opened the ImageCast Central, and then I've gone into status. And status, I'm going to do show results. And I want to define my report header here. And my report header is, did I just put zero report?
Did you label it at all? Did we label it all for the specific ICC?
You know what? That one does say ICC 1. I will go ahead and do that. So this is ICC 01 zero report. And I'm going to say OK, and it's generating the report results. And so this should look exactly like, if you can see this. I'm afraid to turn this because I turned the other one off. So you can see that this is showing, this is our zero report. It lists all the precincts, and then it lists the zeros by type of ballots and by race. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing that with this one. We're going to save as, and we've got a folder here on the desktop again. If I can move this a little. So we're going to go to the desktop, and we're going to do a new folder, and this is going to be MOA 2019. And then we're going to go in here and do, and I'm just going to give it the same name. It's ICC 010 report. And I'm going to put today's date so we know when it happened. All right? So we're all done with that. So now we're in status, but now we're going to go to scanning. So we are ready to start scanning, and all I have to do is take this little button off, and you can see the supervisor goes away. And so let's see. Daryl, since you're standing there, I'm going to give you the first little batch, if you'd like.
Easy. For this person.
And they go right down here like this. And this, interestingly, I think you're going to want this out. And I think that you just, it's a touch screen, so you can just hit scan.
Wow.
Are you ready to go?
That's pretty fast.
Faster than the voting machine.
No kidding.
Wow. How come it stops?
I think it scans a certain number and then it reads them.
Okay.
Well, scanner is resetting itself. That is probably not particularly good.
Should we
And this
leave-
was the one that we told you before that we had problems with.
So it's supposed to keep going.
It is supposed to keep going. That is not good.
Should you offload the what's on the top?
No.
No.
So you want to not do that because you always want to keep them in the same order.
Oh, I see.
Because if you have to go back and like we talked
Right,
about, we
right,
had a
right.
blank one. We need them in the exact same order.
Okay. That was,
Wow.
with my fondness for right angles, I probably just rip them out and go. Tap, tap, tap.
It was ICC,
And that's a goal.
ICC02.
It's
Zero
tempting.
report. Okay, we're gonna, oh, it's getting better, getting better. I thought it was stopping there.
What's it doing?
Resetting.
Yeah, I don't think we like that.
Wow.
So we're gonna trash this and we're gonna discard that batch.
Can
You can do
you,
that?
if you, can you rerun it?
Yep,
If you trash it? Oh,
yep,
huh.
bummer. So, this scanner has been a problem before. And, it's not gonna, we're gonna discard this batch and just start over. So, so next to, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to completely shut it down. So you can go to Cindy's
Wow.
machine and do that.
It's a different direction.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Really? It doesn't matter how you put them in? Wow.
That's nice. Speed things up a
That means you
bit.
don't have to go through shuffling.
Yeah, really.
Straightening.
It's safer just to go on with it. I remember how.
So bring up, if you wanna bring a ballot over here, so the machine reads it by the marks, and this, so it knows from the marks what's up, what's down, what's front and back.
Wow. I thought somebody had to go through and make sure they were all in
I would
order.
have thought the same thing.
That's a lot more labor, less labor.
And then on the, MOA, the 2090 code regulations.
So it didn't matter. I always put mine in like this.
Machine doesn't mind which way it goes in.
Glad we let go of it all.
I have some people that say, don't
It's like I broke my CC.
So Cindy, are you in agreement? I'm gonna just turn this off. Okay.
Where did you save the zero report at?
On the desktop.
On the desktop,
Yeah.
just anywhere on the desktop?
Yeah, we did it in a folder called MOA 2019 Regular Municipal Election.
And the report was ICC03.
That's something I tried that last time. But it was just but it is fun work.
Those purple commission.
And Barbara is just what she's about.
Everybody, all the bodies. Okay, Carol, I think you're ready.
Don't put this on me.
Where's the supporter for it?
it's a short one.
Pull it out.
Yeah, they're 18-inch ballots. I don't think nobody envisioned anyone would have that big a ballot. It's the second largest size. The largest is 19.
Everything's bigger and bigger, and I know that's good.
You might have to switch.
Pretty fast.
Cindy, do you want to reset up this one over here, and then I'll, Glennis, do you want to do this one over here?
So this is like less than 5 minutes to do all of this. Wow.
So, your password is right here, DVS Corp 17.
So did you mark up any others?
Oh. Okay, so Daryl, if you would, let's set those on top of this for anything that we process, let's put up here. You can process them, we can process them on all three, so we can take the total and multiply it times 3, so we got more practice. But I don't think we need to do that. So, Pat, do you want to run some?
Well, no, not putting in your.
I'm going to try and go get the results. Glennis, do you want Cindy to walk you through this?
Sure,
here?
yeah.
Okay, so you're logged in. Now you're going to open the ICC application. There you go.
Okay, so what do we do? Show more details?
You can just say yes.
I did, but it didn't do anything. I have to click. Oh, you can use your finger.
Use your finger on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
And if you want, why don't you go ahead and click on the box to make it fill the whole screen? And you
Oh, yeah. Then you just,
so you're ready?
Squint.
So is it
And wait a second here, so
Yeah.
it's still kind of thinking about it.
orienting.
Daryl had that. She had one bag. Would you like to do it? 76. We're going to accept that bag.
So accept is the green check.
So we've accepted that bag.
Yeah, it'll take a while for it to settle. And then I think it'll ask for a login.
And what's the login? I just did this.
Right, there'll be another one, and this one is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Real secure. You're going to forget it immediately, aren't you?
I've got a friend who does 1 through 6 on her phone.
Well, we figure it's safe enough because these are kept in a safe.
Yeah.
And we need this. We need this on here. Otherwise, they won't ask you at all. But you need it because you're logging back in. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. That's right. That was just for the reports and everything.
Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah, aren't those cool?
Update virus. Out of date.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about that. They're taking care of that. Okay, please apply. Oh, all right. So I thought that was right. All right. So
That's the dealie.
dongle. Okay, now you can enter it.
Over here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
Okay. Incorrect postcode. This goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Caps lock on
It was shut down unexpectedly.
Yes. Press OK to continue.
So what do we do here now?
Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and open that, make it big. And now you're ready to scan. And I'll take this off. You don't need that.
Dingle, 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 don't.
No more of those.
Do we
I don't know. We don't want to.
So that's because we ran test vouchers. So whatever is on there,
So it shows your number here, just match.
I don't want to take these yet because I think they're running those all through. So all of those ballots will be run on each of the machines, and that way it proves each of these machines is working correctly. So we're testing them out.
the same set of ballots has been through all three?
Yes.
So 61, that's offline and have some lunch. Okay.
Okay.
173, batch size, ready to scan. Okay, ballots.
89 ballots in a bag.
Average ballot is 75. Well, anything else I need to know?
Is that all of the ballots?
No, there's more in this box.
So let's just set the ones that are run on the.
Oh, we meant to use these also? Okay. we
So,
can, we'll-
yep, these
we'll
are all,
go
ahead.
Well,
Is that one not
yeah,
working?
but it is, but I didn't know if you want us to take these ballots or to run the ones that have already been run. Does that make sense or not?
Those ones have already run, right?
Right.
Yeah, so.
This one hasn't run any of them.
Yeah, so let her run some. They can, why don't you give them a badge?
How will we know, so then we'll have to run those on this?
No, those have been.
No.
But
We're
not
just
on-
looking
not
at,
on this
we're
machine.
looking at totals. We're not looking for machine. I don't have per machine totals.
Oh.
My LAT.
Okay, yeah, so
Yeah.
in the past, what we've done is we've taken all the ballots
All of the ballots.
and run them on
all.
each machine because you
So then
want
you
the
know.
same results.
For each machine?
For each machine.
Okay, you can do, let's do that then.
So then we need
So
to put
now
those
we
back.
know,
So this one has not had anything run,
okay.
right?
So
Right.
remember we had those few and then it stopped.
That's okay, that's all been
Yeah,
zeroed. So
zeroed
that's-
out.
Essentially,
Okay.
we haven't run anything on this one.
So she can,
And this one has just run those.
yep.
And this one
So these must go back.
No, you can run.
and this one has not run those.
But we haven't run any yet.
Right.
So can we run these? Shouldn't those come through here first?
What we could do is wait until they run all of those, then we can take them, and then they'll be, we'll
Yeah,
all be
then
caught
we'll
up.
be, so then we'll go down to the end and start down there, right? Okay.
Does that make sense, Barbara?
Yes. So now, do we need to do anything on
No,
there?
don't wait for, we'll wait.
Wait
for
till we get the
ballots.
ballots.
So on the election night, you run them through 3 machines?
No,
No.
no,
This is just testing.
this will be consistent, all of the machines should have the same report. They should all have.
So if you run, all the ballots have been run through all 3 machines, so it has the same. So you want to make sure the machines are working the same.
And then on the total, so on the totals, we just multiply the total times 3. Okay?
That's a really good way to make sure the machines are all
Well, I figure if somebody wants to hijack the system, they probably know how to do it. I don't.
No matter what system you put forward, it's
Yeah.
And then that number, where it says batch size, the second one down, you see how it's going up?
You know, if they're 8.5 by 11, you don't need to hold it up, but I would be valid.
No, I'm sure if there had something on yesterday morning, but the Chinese had basically the whole journey on the electrical system everywhere. And everything operates on electricity. That's true, we're all in a big trouble. Banking systems, weapon systems, everything.
No, we'll have a tabulator, scanning it manually.
Yeah, that was a, you know, you need to do, you need to get
That one had, that batch size on,
And then you push the blue button.
Over here.
Mhm.
Well, you should. You can put like on zero.
back to that first box.
Yeah, you'll be running these next.
So they should go back in the box
Yep.
though.
From the box over here.
So we just keep putting each step.
And then what happens is that the person who's actually running this, we have an accounting system for them. So they have to keep.
I remember seeing that, yeah.
And then when it's done, you compare the batch size, that number there, and see if it matches this one. 50. No, that's the throughput. Batch size.
89.
No, St. Andrews. So I said I would go to St. Patrick's. I used to be a person who went to St. Patrick's 30 years ago.
All right, now,
Very good.
you may not want to run this whole stack. I'm going to give you just part of it. It's a pretty big stack. They have lines. So for this longer one, there's a line there. See these? Oh, yeah. So this would be more for the 9.5 by 11, but the longer one, you don't want to go much more above that. And then, oh, we have to accept the last one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Sorry, I should have told you that. Now once it turns blue, now you can hit the blue button.
Okay.
So you saw how it was kind of faded?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we haven't done.
Okay, so this batch is done.
And how many do you have? Exception found. Ballot misread, last ballot not counted. Oh, see what we got here?
Oh, good now.
So what we're going to do,
Running through those.
no, what we do as a rule is, there's two options. So if we want to view the ballot, that actually was misread.
How are you guys doing?
Two bent corners on this.
Oh.
So,
So it didn't read the last.
yeah. So what we are going to do though is we are going to just redo the entire batch.
Oh, so we're
That-
start over.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's been our policy because you don't have to worry about it.
Okay. Making a decision about which ones and everything.
Yeah, which ones were
So you want to
I see what you're saying.
you're gonna
discard
discard the
batch.
batch. You're gonna put that blue on.
Yes.
Yep. And then you'll just run them again.
Actually, that was a good lesson.
Yeah. It catches a lot of things. And yet it's surprising what it will read. But that corner was just enough. It probably interrupted some of those little black squares. So it couldn't read it.
Yeah. It's a miracle. It's really amazing. I'm so glad we're getting to do this. It gives you a decent insight into the whole. I mean, I've watched you guys doing that. But
There's no stress now or anything, so it's more relaxed learning situation. Yes. And so it makes sense that these are image cast systems because all they are doing is taking a picture.
It's amazing. I just can't stop saying that. I'm so glad to see that they're recycling everything. The recycle bins.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a big recycler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, the recycling guy comes on a...
All right, so that was 93.
And I bet you we didn't clear it. So we'll just toss it in.
But I'll probably come in and get those. Yeah.
So it read them. Yeah, you did kind of a distance.
Sure. Question on these.
I'll let you do the next one and accept the badge.
Cindy.
Yeah.
There we go.
So what do we do now? We've got
You have to accept the badge that you just put through. There we go, and now you can grab some more.
So is this the next lot, or is this still the same first batch?
Right, you haven't run those. All the ones that you've run have been going into a
Yeah,
box.
but is this still that first batch that everybody's done?
Yes. Yep. I don't know if there's a difference between the boxes of ballots. One had 300 and one had...
No, that thing didn't clear.
What?
It didn't clear.
Oh, because you have to hold the button down. But we knew it was 193 on there.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
This is the number that's important. But it's a nice check and balance when you put them to match.
I want to see Eugene's newspaper with his report. It really disturbs me because he's always taking pictures of us sitting at the table. It's not right. It isn't right. And we shouldn't have cameras in here.
I know the media is allowed to take photos, but they also have the responsibility of, yep, now you have to accept.
Want me to wait until that's resolved and then I'll turn it
80 ballots. All right, now take some more.
This is too big a pile, so.
because generally what's happening is that
That'll do it. You might be able to take a little more once you get it up there. You can see.
2 minutes and
See how it shows. See if it shows the line.
first the line wait is 5 minutes, and if the wait's longer, then
You see the line I'm looking at?
Yeah.
Okay. That good?
Yeah, I'll probably take just a few more, but that's okay.
Lennis, you haven't done this stack, right? Okay. All right. Here we go.
Thank you.
I have always had trouble getting the results.
That's right. Okay. Okay. No, you're just gonna wait. We wanna, so we're gonna go back down here and we're gonna check adjudication and, just leave it all, that's fine. Do we have, good.
Yeah, we got this one.
And she's all done?
No, she got this one.
Okay.
Lost it, yeah.
He's doing okay. He's working as an ITW electrician, and he likes it.
Is that okay? Yeah. I wanted it. We live on the wild side. How's that? This is the number that we want here. We want 476 at the end. So the total ballots accepted.
Cindy and I prepared these special circumstance ballots for like 20 people.
All at different times, so not
Yeah,
an
I want to
assembly,
see-
all at different
I want
times.
to see you job, whatever we're doing. The two of us
This is really
will
bothering
find, get their ballot, do a label, do a batch for them. And you know, it was just too much for the two of us, and we had so many other responsibilities. So we figured it out. The code allows us to have ballots.
User's manual for this?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, okay.
Cindy actually rewrote it. 'Cause it's
Wow,
so
really?
bad, right?
This is like,
Ready?
I would need elections for dummies.
And then I can close it. He told me you can close it right away.
What am I missing
I
over
also
here?
prepared a copy that to put forward to you. Okay.
So what we just did is we, everything that was imaged was submitted for adjudication. There wasn't anything to adjudicate. So the only position
That's why I finally get it. So before we would submit the batches from here, but if there's nothing to adjudicate, you have to do it from here.
So now Barbara's taken everything that we've read, and had there been adjudication, those would have been included, and she's getting the results, the actual results.
So
This is something that would only be run on election day. So during the whole election cycle, we are scanning the ballots, so we're adjudicating, and we're submitting the batches, but they actually aren't being counted until election. So we're kind of doing an election.
we are. So I changed the name of the report to LAT report, and I'm creating a report, and I have the results here. This is not very readable. So,
I don't know.
So we can test a few of them. This is just a tabulator. Let's get out of this tabulator.
Everything will be multiplied by 3.
A couple times MC for our
Okay. So,
the one in November.
so we've got Assembly District 2, Seat 1. It looks like
So I
candidate
don't
Christopher
know.
Kennedy, 181.
I don't know, but I'm pretty
And
sure he's the one. I think it's just like look up his name.
this must just be the
This is District 2, District
2.
Where are you getting those votes from?
Well, we're not sure quite yet. District 2 is going to be first, so that's this one on the database, and I think this is the database number. But I'm not sure what the total is. See, I think 181 and 182 are the number on the database. I don't think those are the actual votes. And I just think this is unreadable because I have no idea what this is.
This is on each ballot.
Oh my gosh, well that's no help. Oh, so one of these must be the total then. 1, 2, so the total should be 2.
Why? Shouldn't have any.
We'll probably have to.
So we're talking 36. 12, so 4. Yeah, 4 times 3 is 12.
So, and he got 4.
Right.
Okay, so we got 1 that's right.
And then
But where's
Crystal
Crystal
Kennedy
Kennedy?
should have 20. No.
Why are you having any votes at all at this date?
Oh, this is the
Well, you
test.
just ran all those
yeah,
ballots.
okay.
That was what.
Oh, they had somebody that voted already.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
on
saw
that.
that one that had a write-in on
Yeah,
it?
right.
Yeah, they
Oh,
all
okay.
were voted ballots. No, that's okay.
Pay more attention to the
I have
voting than
no
I was
idea.
honest.
It's 84, but calculate 84 divided by 3. Does that come up? 27?
So let's go down, let's take a look at, the Beth Blair's Garden race, which is district. Oh, wait a minute. So, look, we also had undervotes and overvotes. That should make a difference, right?
Well, it depends on how the initial report came out, so in this case.
And we have 6, 4, that's 10. I showed 12 votes, 12 times.
All the work I've done in the past.
Shrink it home without a grant.
Is there any chance there's other pages that this maybe will speak
That's why I'm just seeing if there was anything below. Those are
Is it like homeopathic?
They work.
Yeah, I don't understand right now how this looks or how this reads.
Okay, so let's, and we'll look at that.
I have arnica and
Oh, that's wonderful.
yeah.
It's
And then you
miraculous.
Yeah, and it just like
You should
dissolved
have
under your tongue,
25.
homeopathic.
Justin Garden just
Yeah,
I
I got my senior year, and they picked me as number 1 in Alaska.
It's the winners.
And I went to East High, so East High like never had it. So that was awesome. But now I coach my son.
So,
Yeah, so
I played till I was 65.
that is awesome. That is awesome. Yeah.
Let's go to that one.
but we're having trouble with all of our.
Terrible at basketball, so I didn't play that. I played volleyball.
And you know, that is what this is called first position.
Had an opportunity
And
to
it
play it
votes
again
the
after.
first position, and then it votes the second position, and then the
No,
third
I haven't been
position.
on a league for the last 5 years because of my son. So, but I've been coaching him. I've coached
And I wonder what
baseball and
48
softball for the
and
last
the
13
49
years.
on that thing.
played with
Oh, that's the rate.
Air Force folks in 2016. I wasn't invited back. But I've been wanting to play, you know, it's just like the beer league in the summer.
Yeah, that won't do anything until we final it, so.
Yeah, they're fun. I got
Because you're
connected to
that
them
yet.
from a friend of a friend. So I don't know if they just, if I'm just not on their list or
And
if
if we
they,
divide
It could be, especially with military people and moving.
or if they even did it again.
That could also
A
be
lot of folks got injured that year.
Okay, good, you know.
Hamstring.
Huh.
So we just don't know where the numbers
Yeah,
are.
why these numbers are so, well, I think the numbers don't look like they're here, right?
I wonder if they've, to a page, you know, is the
I
page?
played an
Well,
A and
look
B
at how
level.
weird, it's a CSV file, it's a text file. So you can see I'm having problems with it in a text file. I wonder if I did it in, put it in Excel, if that would have.
If you imported it from yes.
Can you tell, look at how district CJ is different too.
Can you convert that to
We
Excel?
thought about doing it.
Yeah, I
can
might be able
import
to.
it.
I'm gonna let you struggle for a couple minutes.
That would be kind of big.
I'll struggle.
The Bard Association has and they have kind of a clever name. I forget what it is.
Yes. It's been almost 20 years since.
I
Yeah.
haven't been so full age anyway. I used to play here locally. Been a long time.
Yeah.
I played soccer here too for years.
That's awesome.
It was so fun being able to outrun these high school girls. It really was.
Go home first and then settle down and then go to the store.
Which, do you have to go to the grocery store?
Yeah, eventually. Once I think I'm settled down. So
we're off.
No, I think there's something up with
We
the
could have bigger.
report. Yeah, if she, I don't know that she actually printed it to see us, but it looks like it's formatted
We always
somehow.
have breakfast on the other house.
And maybe we'll be able to tell it, because we can see some of the numbers. Just can't see it all. Right, so for instance, if I were looking at all
I hope
the
nobody minds.
dividing by 3, there should be 4 votes for him.
Yeah, but first I'm going to the bathroom. All that water's gonna go somewhere.
Hopefully that's good.
Yeah. No missing.
I think that's.
Well.
That's right.
Oh, God. I hope I don't get one in the middle of the night. That's what I usually do.
It is.
I think it's cheese.
Cheese?
Yeah, I get
Okay.
it severe she does. And
Don't
quote me, but
Well, probably better than what I was going to do for a man. Or woman.
he's a man.
Okay, so John Weddleton, he would have had everything
Absorbing junior.
on his.
A couple of
No, what did I say?
What is that? Why he? It's a horse. Should has escaped. You can get it at the drugstore. What's it called? Absorbing Junior. Absorbing Junior.
And then I bought some stuff like that. I don't know what I did.
Okay. Drugstore. Just for milligrams. And I don't know how well it works. I've tried it, but when they were really bad, like hers were today, I go back to the absorbing. I've just got a spray that a friend of mine concocted. She puts different oils together.
Oh, yeah.
I just spray it.
It's like essential oils.
Numbers there.
Elaine's daughter, actually.
Oh, okay.
She makes these concoctions.
Divided by sorbing junior is like a minute. It's roll on.
Yeah.
And it does wonders.
What's that stuff? DVM? What's that stuff? Good for the skin, man.
So I think maybe it's thinking it's instead.
I bought it at the feed store. Yes.
Printing, but it was like.
Yeah.
There's a lot of medications that I used on the farm that. Exactly right.
I don't know if you can see anything, but I can't.
Yeah, for a cough you do the honey and lemon.
That's kind of a clue.
And like several of those things have now been. They only sell them for animal treatment. Exactly. That's right. Okay. Go to the feed store. Yeah. I know that when I was little, I was born in
The
May.
summary report is his first time on his top 17.
What? I was dying around Christmas time. So I was 7 months.
And this
And the
is,
doctors came and they couldn't do anything. And my German grandmother said, out. And she gave me some of the homeopathic stuff and that did it. It was pretty good stuff. Oh, yeah. And now you just find that stuff in the museum.
actually the
You know? You don't.
the actual.
It's not actively used that much anymore. And they're going back to
Yes.
a lot of the research is going back to those things. Oh yeah, and I mean even studying the apes and the way that they, in the jungle,
This number must be
the way
something
that they
internal.
talk to one another with their herbs or
It's not the
leaves or
boat.
berries or whatever the heck. We can learn a lot. Yes, we can. One of the things that my grandmother taught me was if you have a blister, take
You want to
your wax
see
and rub
this
it.
number
Oh,
times
for goodness
3.
sake. And I've never had one since then. But when I was teaching,
For instance,
a little girl that was in a beauty contest, Miss or whatever, and she came up with a this office to question just, and she came, big, I was a biology teacher.
Yeah, that'll make a lot of sense with the moves.
Yes. Anyway, so she came to me and said, Sammy, what, you know, they think you're a doctor when you're a teacher.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I don't know. But I said, my grandmother told me to have one of those use. Except she's 84, I know. She went home and she told her mother. For her mother said, well, it's worth a try. And those will
Now that's fascinating. One would wonder what is in there that would combat that stuff. What is it? You know, what chemical? Whatever.
Well, you hardly ever have an infection in the outer 20.
That's true. It's usually an inner infection.
And you got your wax out.
Yeah.
24 and whatever that is a natural.
It'd be fascinating to know what the components are.
And I don't know if anybody's ever done any work on that or not, but you know, that just was my grandmother telling me this is what you do.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a little bag with garlic in it.
Yep.
For croup and stuff.
Oh yeah.
We used to call it, I'm from South Africa, so garlic is knuffel, the Afrikaans word. And my grandmother on my dad's side, she always had a knuffel sakkie, a garlic bag, hang around her neck.
Justin is too.
Yeah.
So it's the first position in Liz.
They have a lot of different, I guess it's chemicals in them that
It has to be some sort of chemical component.
that does the job. And I don't think there's enough research at this point on those old remedies.
They're doing research on all this modern stuff, trying to reach further and further, and yet they're leaving behind really good information.
I think that's true. They should be doing some real research on those remedies that worked, why they worked, what you could incorporate into newer
They
stuff.
better do it quickly because the knowledge is going underground.
Well, this is not very readable, but this is a little bit better than what you got. So if you look at this, so this is Crystal Kennedy right here. So unfortunately, it is doing it by ballot styles. And it looks like Crystal Kennedy, so she's the first position. But if you look all the way over here at first position, at the very end, there is a number that matters. Oh. There it is.
So that's from the ballots we just ran, right?
Yeah, do you see 176 for Crystal Kennedy?
No, I see 84.
Oh, but
84 times 3.
oh, that's not going to work. How is that possible? That must not be the right one then. So maybe Crystal Kennedy is.
76.
How about 26 for Crystal Kennedy?
Yes.
Okay, and then
No, 20. What'd you say?
26. No,
Times 3 is 28. 20.
What is this, 84?
and then there's nothing though for. So this is a different. I think that's different than the one you got. Let me go see if I've got a couple of reports she sent me. One is called first position and one is called something else. So let me try one more and I'm going to print it like that. Okay.
Want to look at number?
Well, let's see
Good.
what
You
it
got it.
It's mine.
Yep. 22.
I don't know why they were.
Unopposed. You should have ran.
What is it? It's just called like that.
So this is done by ballots.
Every time, when I had to run, they always put the strongest person they had in their street. And I was
They're threatened.
well, but in the campaign now. I block on works,
Yeah.
and they'd kill me. So
Well, you can do the best you can then outside of.
I keep active in my union council out in Oh, yes.
And I'm sure you don't just get people asking for advice.
Yeah, not as much anymore, but, you know,
See
hillside.
at home?
Yeah, on those days.
Okay.
Sorry about the scare.
Well, that's okay. It was much more painful for you.
Okay.
I hope you don't have any more.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
But, you know, I'm 83.
Really?
But I'm old enough not to have one.
That's right.
But I, huh?
Good for you for staying
I think as long as I have a fair amount of intelligence left, even though I block on things, I can get around that if I don't have to public speak. And I'm the chair of the advisory council in senior center, and I'm the Alaska Child Family Board. And I mean, it's a nice busy woman. Yeah. But my grandmother always said to me, it's better to wear out than rust out.
Yeah, and then if they don't, then yeah.
And I don't know what I would do if I didn't have. I don't like to think about the day that I'm not involved.
There needs to be more involvement by a lot of people. I'm glad that you're on the commission.
Well, thank you. It never occurred to me to be on it.
Good on you.
Do you know what I think I did? I think we had two different, hi Miata. I think we had two different test decks. One test deck for first position, and one test deck for something else.
We have to add three things together and then divide by 3.
Right, okay.
Or multiply by 3.
Because I have 2 votes.
Oh, yeah.
Which is exactly, you were off 2. You had 26. 26 plus 2 is 28 times.
Yeah.
3. Okay. Yep.
No, I think it was just like.
So, this one's a +2.
Yeah, plus 2.
Okay, and the 24. I mean, the next one.
Well, so this race is different. So the next one is plus 4. So, see, you're not going to be able to tell.
Oh, well,
that's, so that one has like unresolved write-ins and all that stuff. Okay.
So what about the second?
Yeah, that would be Oliver Scheiss. He has 4 on this. So that's right, plus 4 right there for him. So he has, how many? 24 plus 4 is 28?
No.
Oh, that's not going to work.
He only needs 4.
Oh, so he must be one of these ones then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why.
Oh, and then 28 is who?
Yeah, so the next winning position.
Oh, so for mine, then here's what I've got. I've got
Liz.
So, well, look at what I've got here. I've got Crystal Kennedy. Oliver Scheiss has 4. So 4 times 3.
12. Yeah.
Okay. And then I've got write-ins 6.
Okay.
6 times 3 is 18.
Okay.
So that matches.
So that race works.
Okay.
Okay, District 3.
I'm not sure which one.
That one will be Liz.
Okay.
And you have 1.
I do have 1.
Okay, that's what I needed. Because she has 75, and then you divide by 3. So
Okay.
that's 25. And then Dustin Darden, 2. And Cameron, 3. All right, that's 90.
Okay.
There was 12 unresolved right.
Yeah, I've got 4 write-ins, so 4 times 3 is 12.
All right, so that race. All right, now we're down to this one, which is school board.
I've got Zalatow.
Oh, wait a minute, I jumped. Yes.
Okay. I've got 1.
Yeah. 5 plus 1's 26. And 26 times 3.
Well, actually, it's 25 times 3.
Just gonna peek out the
Right.
door and see if she got off.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It is 26.
3, 6, 6, 6, 6, 18. No.
If you want to come around just to make sure that before I print all of these.
18 is 6. Yes, 78 is right, but why isn't here? Oh, yeah, that will be good.
78. Okay,
Yes.
good.
Yes. And then the, in position Christine,
I have 2.
2. And Ron Oliva,
3.
okay. And 4 unresolved?
4 unresolved.
Okay.
And then Dunbar has 2.
Okay, so Dunbar would be 28
These are all
times
separate.
3.
So each balance have a number.
Yes, 28 times 3.
Great. Write-ins, I have 4.
Yes, 4, 8, 12. Okay, so that one's good. Assembly District 3.
Oh, that
Or 6.
inventory? Yeah.
John Wilson.
I can't quite tell. I'm starting to lose my little line right here, but it looks
reader.
looks like 22. Did we jump to 22?
Could be, let's see, he has quite a few. 252 divided by 3 is 84.
I think that this master account.
And you only have 20?
I have 22.
22, that's better. That's 84.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, so that's
And
the 252 and unresolved write-ins on that one.
44.
Times 3.
22. Hey, it's working. Oh, hey, perfect. Look at that. See, John Middleton, it is 22.
Okay. Now
I have another one too.
I don't.
Okay.
So we're up to,
School board.
Yeah, Barbara gave me a lot of these spreadsheets at the beginning of my.
okay.
Whoa.
And I need to.
That would be 200 and,
I think with a ruler.
I have 30.
That's a better idea.
206. Yes, 206.
Okay.
I haven't been putting the totals.
All right,
First when you
good.
get a line mixed
And
up.
should be the same on,
Oh, that would be, yeah, Bellamy, I have 60, so 60 times 3 is 180. Write-ins, I've got 90.
times 3.
70. All right. Whew, it worked. So what do you think? Our logic and accuracy?
Yeah, I think it worked,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm
All
glad we
right.
figured it out.
Yeah, I mean, well, this is not very, I thought it was going to come in a report like this, you know.
Yeah.
But I guess they're letting us test every single ballot style. Do you see? They
Yeah, we
So.
talked about 6.
Well, good thing that you had Cindy and then you had each other here so that you could balance it all out.
Yeah, she is really good for your commission. So, okay. So I am going to go ahead and save this report. I think I may have already, nope, I haven't done that. Don't
Okay,
save that.
good. I was hoping that.
And we're still recording.
Yes,
So you're going to be in tomorrow then? Okay.
Oh boy, you're gonna have all of Suzanne's wailing down there.
maybe I'll ask Amy to drop that. Okay.
You get to listen to
Well,
Okay.
We had some pretty interesting discussions that I guess got on there too. She's off, okay, I'm going to call.
Okay. So,
I'll have you turn it on.
I think we got that.
all right.
Yeah, I might have to borrow it next time.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it for logic and accuracy testing.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
So what time we finish the session here?
Yeah, if you want to say on the record what time we finish, we'll stop the recording.
322.
Finish the session at 3:22. Thank you very much, Barbara and Cindy, and the rest of you for coming. Thank you.
You're welcome.